I was told by my mom and my aunt that I would find love when I least expect it. I never would have thought that I would have met my future husband through my little brother. From the very first time I met you, I was blown away by your friendliness and how handsome you were. As a matter of fact, I had to keep finding ways to get Jeff back into the bar after he was kicked out because I didn't want to stop talking to you. The second time we hung out, I asked all of the wrong questions that would normally scare someone away, but you didn't seem to mind. I asked you how many kids you wanted to have, and you said 8, which probably should have scared me away. What your family did for Christmas, and how you imagined your wedding. You replied that you would love to have a big backyard wedding with all your family and friends. Who would have thought that 4 years later, almost exactly to the date, we're here today in our big backyard wedding? I think that I was asking all these questions because some part inside of me knew from the very beginning that I had finally found my soulmate. I was crazy about you from the moment I met you. You know you've met your person when there aren't enough hours in a day to spend together. I love being around you, and I can assure you even when we're 90 years old, it still won't be long enough for me. Because of you, I've become the me that I've always dreamed of being. You're always there to wipe away every tear. You listen to me vent about my hard days at the hospital, even if you don't understand all the medical things I'm telling you. You still listen, and you reassure me everything will be okay. You guide me when I need direction and cheer me on with encouragement. You find the positive in any situation, no matter how bad things are. Every curve that life has thrown you, you still are the brightest person I've ever met. I love that you came from a big family just like me, and you embraced my own family just like they were your own. Matthew, we often hear that our lives start today. I think it's continuing and maturing, but it definitely isn't starting today. It actually started at a dive bar. It started when you got on one knee and asked for us to share the rest of our lives together. When I look at you, I see love and joy. I see my favorite part of my past, and I see every day for the rest of my life. You're all I ever hoped for, and nothing I ever expected. I promise to keep a minimal amount of costumes that involve you wearing a leotard. I promise to always eat fast food in bed with you. I promise to keep my rabbit holes to a minimum, and believe you when you tell me my rashes are probably from yard work. I promise to be your biggest support system, even if it means another truck project. And I promise that I will always be your biggest fan in life. No matter what we go through, I will always be here for you and stand by your side. I love you, and I always will. To the boy you were, and the man you've become, and all the versions I can't wait to meet.
Christina, the past few years with you have been nothing short of amazing. I cherish every minute with you, the good and the not so good. But the past few months have been the biggest challenge we faced so far. Between planning this wedding, making our house a home, and then throwing a puppy in the mix, we dealt with a lot lately. We've had wonderful nights dancing in empty bedrooms, and rough nights fighting about the little details like wearing this hot sweaty suit or putting cabinets up in the kitchen. But through anything, there was always one constant. Each night, no matter what we were going through, we would lay in bed, kiss each other goodnight, and say I love you. Every night that made whatever we were going through feel like it didn't mean a thing. There's no one else I would want to live this crazy life with. I promise to constantly and consciously love you with everything in me. I promise to end each and every day loving you like it's our last. You are my life, and in just a few short moments, you'll be my wife. I love you more than you know.
I'll never forget the day I looked my mom in the eyes and I said, Matt needs an older brother. And from that day, moving forward, our relationship changed.